up, everybody? I am not feeling good today. Been sick since about 2 in the morning. Had a couple work conference calls this morning I was able to make it to, but I am struggling. And but I feel a little bit better. Isaac, what's up, man? I emailed you back. Send me that agreement for the property that we were going back and forth on. I found all my notes for that. I'm good to go. But a lot of times I hear people say that I don't have this, I don't have that, and they use it as reasons why we can't get things done or we can't get things accomplished. And I just wanted to remind you that we literally can do, like today I felt like crap. I was sitting around thinking, man, I'm sick. I'm not going to be able to be my normal self. I'm not going to be able to go to work and be 100%. And as I was getting up and, getting in the shower and just trying to feel better, I realized that you got to work with what you got. Like, I feel good enough to go to the office and get some stuff done. And it might not be 100% or it might not be my best, but it's better than doing nothing. And I'm working on about an hour's sleep right now. And got a little bit of a headache. I kind of feel sick to my stomach. But I'm going to work with what I have. I can go into the office. I got some work to do. And I'm going to get some stuff done. And I'm going to give it everything I have. And I guarantee you I'm going to have an impact. I'm going to get something done that shouldn't have to wait till tomorrow. And it's just a reminder that a lot of times people look at certain situations and they give too much credit to all this stuff that doesn't matter. If you look at some of the most successful stories, whether it's an athlete or, Jeff Bezos from Amazon or any of these people, very few of them were handed a silver spoon in their mouth. And at one time, almost all of those people fell on hard times or struggled or, had to make ends meet or, were down to their last dollar, but they continued to work with what they have and they made the most out of the circumstances and the situation that they were in, and they came out on top. So stop waiting for everything to be perfect before you do something. Don't sit around and try and find all the reasons why you can't do something or it's not going to work. And just recognize that, each of us have a very special gift. And we're all different people. And in this world, we're lucky enough that there's not any one thing that makes people successful. And if it is, it's just sheer effort. I mean, there's, the one common thread, that you can 100% find. Man, I feel like crap. That you can 100% find amongst all successful people, and success is relative, but a successful family doesn't happen without effort. A successful business doesn't happen without effort. So work what you have. You might not be 6'3" and athletically gifted and genetically wired to be a football player or a basketball player or a high jumper or whatever. But we see day in and day out that there's people that make it against all odds, and it's because they work with what they have. They don't sit around and say, I wish I was 6 inches taller so I could play basketball. They say, well, hey, I'm only going to be 5'10". If I was the best shooter in the world, I could play in the NBA. So they work on shooting. So it's an analogy. I use a lot of sports analogies because that stuff makes sense to me. But work with what you have. Stop waiting for a handout. Stop waiting for, a lottery ticket to come through. Stop waiting for, life to fall into place for you, and make the most out of what you have. And a lot of times it just comes down to being determined and what we do have is time. We all have the same amount of time in one day. So a lot of times it just means getting up off your butt and doing something. And you'll be surprised that there's this quote I see around all the time that the harder we work, the luckier we get. Luck is man, I look like crap. I am sick. I feel like, but anyway, make the most of what you have. Get up off your butt. Have a good attitude and give it everything you have. And you're going to get a lot more out of life by just using what you have and working with what you got and just give it your all. And don't sit around and wait for, a handout or think about all the things you don't have. Be grateful for what you do have and make the most out of it. I'll see you guys. Have a good day.